Sit. Sit. Stay. Go. Mary Jane loves to be chased too. Look, Miss Dinky though. Whoop, the switch. Mary Jane's got 2 pieces right there. 3 now. Girl. She found some more pieces of tree. You found Mary Jane's piece of tree, Tom. That lady on the other side of the fence raking the sidewalk. which is nobody's property because it's the sidewalk, but it's good to do, I guess, for the community and for the street. But Miss Dinky decided to bark at the poor lady, but the lady didn't hear or notice, obviously, or just completely unfazed by the little monster's bark. She lay down until I grabbed the ball, and then she immediately jumped up. Think. So while we're doing this, so I'll tell you, the best thing, app, station, or whatever for music is Pandora. I have to give it's Pandora because I don't know. It'll actually. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But this is the Spotify, and it's okay because it's connected to my watch also. But all this is just kind of like it's kind of nonsense. In a way, I mean, it's just a lot, or you know what I'm saying? Again, compared to like Pandora, I don't know. It's just simple. For the television, also though, if you have internet for the television, the best one and free is the Pluto, because it's pretty much like Pandora, but for the TV. So it has like the stations or whatever that you want to watch or whatever, or program with the programs you want to watch, compared to just like a bunch of nonsense, and you have to again fish, and then wait and etc. for your particular program or whatever. But like the Pandora, like this one again, you have to do a lot of fishing, and it's just not simple. Pandora, you really don't have to do any fishing. They do the fishing for you. And again, it's simple. But the Spotify, like I have it on my watch too, so I can record on my phone and then use my watch for this, like the Spotify, for my headset, because I have an earpiece that is for my music and answer the phone, but also it's only one, so I have one ear, so I'm aware of my surroundings, or pretty much aware, and besides going deaf. But the Spotify, I did it before because of the watch, and then it was like premium. For whatever, I didn't understand that. What the difference was really. So it gave me premium for free, or to try out or whatever, trial 7 days or however long I got it for. I think it was only 7 days, but so it wasn't. Again, the premium that I got for it was like $11 or $10.99 a month, and it was not worth that for all the fishing and all the stuff you got to go through. So I've been using it, and then I guess because it gives you advertisements if you don't have premium or whatever, which a commercial I don't care about all that, but I've just been using it, and then with my watch, and Well, they emailed me another free. I think this one was a month though, so I took it, of course. Okay, and in a way, I don't know why I took it because, again, I think the only difference is like commercials, and but again, it's connected to my watch, so that's what I like about it. Or I wish the Pandora would be connected to my watch, but it's not. It will display it. It will display Pandora on my watch, but I can't like control it like I can with the app that's connected to my watch. Instead of like Bluetooth, it's actually connected. There's an actual app on the watch for the Spotify and not for the Pandora. If I made any sense there, but for music, and if you and me, I've never listened, I don't think, to anything above 2005 maybe. I've never heard a bunch of these new artists and stuff, and I don't care to. I strictly listen to mostly 80s music, and then some random stuff from then, from 80s even up to now. And then there's some songs that I've heard like clips of that had like a good beat or rhythm or whatever, and even lyrics and stuff, voice and whatnot, and then I'm like, okay, I like that one, and then look for that, and then listen to like the whole thing, and 90% of the time, most of them, the one clip or the one verse or the one line from a song, and even like a beat was good, but you listen to the rest and it's like, well, that's why they only play that one part, because that's like a good part, and then the rest of the song sucks, or whatever. Or so. I think there was one, it was a Kanye West. I think it was Kanye West. I don't even know. But I think it was Kanye West. It was some kind of like rapper, R&B type or whatever. And so what they played, and it was on the movie, and what they played, it was cool. It was kind of good. I was like, oh, I like that. And then I listened to it, and it was like, no, I'm with the movie. I like that one little clip, and that's about it. The rest of the song is no good. And not even just like the lyrics and stuff, but the whole song is no good. Again, like they for the movie to promote whatever, and then also even for the promotion of the artist and song or whatever. That's the best part about them. The rest of it is nonsense. This video, we've been pausing it when you guys use the bathroom or whatever, and pausing it for this. No drama, which is good. We don't pause through the drama. We need to display the drama, or like people being scumbags and just in general rudeness. She's not going for it. There she goes. This is the first time, again, I've stated before, but this is the first time that I've had two dogs, like at once. Or for real. I've had, me and Jane have had like other dogs, and but not for a very long time, maybe a week, or I think we had Piglet for the longest, and I think we had her for about a month, and but this is the first time I've had two dogs. And when you have a dog, a certain breed, and you acknowledge the dog, and you don't just like throw it in the yard or never do anything but pet it once in a while. But if you actually, and and see like the characteristics and everything, look at, she just dropped in the water. Everything that personalities, even types, that they have. I've never like for certain things. So, but okay, I've never like compared like. Well, my other dog but except for some things, it'd be like, well, Nana, I had her forever, and she didn't like people, or she would tolerate some people, but for the most part, it was just me, and if someone was like wanted to show her affection or pet her or whatever, she just didn't care. She'd be like, yeah, no, it's okay. She just wouldn't. She's like, nah, it's cool. And she would just like, and she'd be walking by herself, and people would be like, oh hey, and she wouldn't even acknowledge. She'd just ignore and just keep doing her thing. And that was good. And she was getting older, because she was an old lady, and she was getting older, and she didn't like to play. She'd come sit on my lap, and she wanted me to rub her belly or her head, and she'd get the zoomies though, and because she was my first dog, and I didn't really know, I was just learning with her. But of course, I had her for 15 years, and she was everywhere I went. Literally, yeah. Out of 15 years total, there might have been a time. It might have been like 2 months out of 15 years. I mean, if you put it all the time together, that she wasn't with me. Out of 15 years, maybe 2 months of time, put it together, she wasn't, and but that would be because I left her at the house, and I just, but most of the time, she was like everywhere I went. But when I first got her, of course, I had to see what kind of food she liked, because I didn't know anything. She was my first dog, and she was a Chihuahua, a deer Chihuahua, and we went into McDonald's or into Walmart in Long Beach. It's not there anymore. It's gone. Long Beach is, well. So we went into Walmart because I'm going to the pet section and to see what kind of treats and food she likes. She's my first dog. I just got her. We go to the pet section, and they got little individual foods, or types of brands. And she's a Chihuahua. She's 5 pounds, and so the little individual ones. So I get a couple different, and they're like 89 cents, or back then, like 89 cents or 50 cents even. But so I get couple different flavors. Miss Dinky, and and then I see some treats. So I'm not trying to get like a big bag of treats because I don't know what she likes, or and we're gonna pinpoint this down and get it down. And they have some like little bags of treats, kind of, and so I get a couple of those too. And we paid for them back at the back, and this is in the back near Lawn and Garden at the Walmart. And so I pay for them, and then I open the treat up, and I give her a piece, and she puts her nose up, and she kind of sniffs it, but again puts her nose up. I'm like, nah. So I'm like, well, maybe not right now. So I opened another bag. I had like 4 bags of treats and like, I don't know, 4 or 6 little things of dog food type things. And I opened another bag of treats, and here, baby. And she's not going for it. So now I'm like kind of pissed. I'm like, no way. I kind of got an attitude. I'm kind of upset because I'm poor. I don't have money to spend on just dog food that I'm not gonna, that I'm gonna throw away, or and I don't know if she likes it until like she smells it or tastes it or whatever. So it's not like I'm gonna open them and then return them, or hey, my dog don't like them. I opened them, but can I, And so all right, and so we go outside, and we go outside of Walmart. And right outside of Walmart in downtown Long Beach, there's where the bus is right there. There's a little. Well, okay, so we go outside. So I open up one of the little foods, the little packages, and I scoop her out. Well, I didn't scoop it out. I just kind of, because it's like flat, like pate, like dip, or whatever. So I kind of stirred it up and made it so she could smell it and kind of like taste it a little better or whatever. And so I kind of chopped it and stirred it up, and she wouldn't touch it. She literally, she went, smelled it, and was like, and walked away. And I was like, nah. So I was like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, she don't like any of that. Maybe we're gonna have to just do like the dry food, or and inside Walmart they have the McDonald's. So at this point, this was what, 30 years ago, almost 20 something, 25 years ago, and so I ate fast food. I don't eat fast food anymore, but I eat fast food and stuff. So I get a McDonald's, so I get 2 doubles and or McDoubles, and they were at this point I think they were still like $1, almost $2. Now they're like 4 or something, I think. But it was cheap, back then, and because it was from the dollar menu, and a fry and a drink, and I'm sitting there eating, and I'm talking to Nana, Well, I'm trying to think of her name, and because I just got her again, and I don't have a name for her, and I don't even know how old she is yet. We haven't went to the vet yet, I'm like, oh baby, you don't like the food, and I'm petting her and I'm eating and she is staring at me, or the cheeseburger won, but she's just staring, and so I take a bite, and then as she's staring at me, I take a bite. I move the cheeseburger, and she follows the cheeseburger. Look, she put it in the water again. You get that out there. Hold on, I got it. The water's gone. That's all the water. So she's following the cheeseburger. So I break off the bottom part of the burger where like no ketchup and onions and whatever, and just give her a piece of meat. And I don't know at this time that dogs can't have onions or chocolate or, okay, well, I don't know what, okay, and so I don't want to give her anything. I just give her a piece of meat, and she downs it. She's like, and so I'm like, okay, so she is hungry, of course, obviously, and but she just don't want the dog food. So I get her, and again, I don't know like what she likes or whatever, and I don't know about dogs with onions and stuff. But so I get a double cheeseburger, plain, with cheese though, and but nothing, no ketchup, mustard, onion, nothing, just plain meat and a bun and cheese, and because I've seen dogs eat cheese, and well, I've seen dogs eat almost everything really, even onions. Okay, but so I get her a plain cheeseburger and a double cheeseburger, and on one half of the bun, or the top part of the bun, I broke up one of the patties, and the bottom part of the bun, I broke up the other patty. So on each part of the bun, she had a piece of burger, and I gave her the one bun with the burger on it, broken up, and she downed it, and she ate the grease parts off of the bun, from the bun, and so again, she was hungry. So I gave her the other one. She ate the other one, and that was Nana. That was the first day of Nana. But so 15 years, even after that, she would not eat dog food. The whole time I had her, we didn't go to the vet a lot. I didn't know, again, it was my first dog, so there were a lot of things that, when we would and could go to the vet though, like when I was finally able to take her to the vet, it was for like just a checkup because like me, I had never been to the doctor growing up, and so when I was able to, the first thing was I was like, hey, I need everything checked out, or and but so that's what I took her when I was able to, and they said she was about 6 years old, and she had the spade surgery or whatever, and and then it was no onions. It was no grapes, no onions, no chocolate. And they got a list, and so and I was like, okay, and that's when I learned that uh-oh.